What's a fact that sounds fake, but is actually legit? If you clench your butthole when you're about to cry, it prevents you from crying. It works. Tried and true. Saddam Hussein was given the key to the city of Detroit in 1980. There is a polar bear jail in Churchill, Manitoba. Polar bears who get too close to the town and/or attack townspeople are shot with tranquilizer darts, airlifted, and dropped off at the jail. They are released into the wild again a few days later. Saudi Arabia imports sand. Mostly, Koreans produce odorless sweat. Edit. Look up ABCC 11. The US Marshals are still looking for the 3 guys who escaped from Alcatraz in 1962. They just disappeared off the face of the earth, and no bodies washed up in San Francisco Bay or anywhere nearby, despite the official investigation suggesting they drowned before they could reach dry land. The investigation into their escape can't officially end until they reach their 100th birthday. Komodo dragons can reproduce asexually. Edit. When humans fall, the commodus shall rise. Having 6 fingers is actually a dominant trait, but the genes for it are so incredibly rare that pretty much no one has it. The state of Maine has more black bears than black people. Edit. 15,000 black people. 30,000 black bears. A ton of people is only about 11 people. There have been over 2,000 nuclear bomb detonations. John Tyler, born 1790, has 2 living grandchildren as of 2017. Not great-grandchildren, just regular grandkids. I think he was in his 80s when he had a son, and his son was also pretty old when he had these 2. The best thing for you to do if you're stung by a tarantula hawk wasp is to lie down and scream. Edit. Laying down prevents you from falling over/hurting yourself when you're in the throes of pain, and the screaming helps cope with the pain level. Nothing else is really going to help you. Fungi are actually more closely related to animals and plants. Pineapples take about 2 years to grow. HD video has been around for over 20 years, only became popular with consumers in the past 5/10 years. There is a point in the Pacific Ocean, named Point Nemo, which is the furthest point from land. In fact, it is so far from land, the nearest humans are often astronauts in the International Space Station when it passes overhead. The ice orbits the Earth at a maximum of *416 km*, while the nearest inhabited landmass Point Nemo is over 2,700 kilometers away**. The entire state of Wyoming only has 2 escalators. It is thought that mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, were originally separate organisms that our ancestors' cells took up to form a symbiotic relationship through a process called endosymbiosis. That's why mitochondria have their own DNA, which biologists call MNA for short, and a single circular genome, not unlike the structure of other bacterial genomes. This is called the endosymbiosis hypothesis of origin, and it's also though to be the case for chloroplasts, which are a part of plants that have a role in photosynthesis. The most fatal surgery in history had a 300% mortality rate. Scale-wise, a speck of dust is halfway between a subatomic particle and the Earth. This post is probably the best place to spread actual lies. France lends power to Britain, so they don't get power surges from boiling the kettle, which happened several times in 2013 after a TV program ended. Your finger can feel microscopic things. The Amazon forest is fertilized by the Sahara. Edit. Sahara, not Saharan. Sahara, not Sahara Desert, because Reddit is a pain in my grandma ass. Edit 2. Eli 5 is as simple as wind. The phosphorus the Amazon needs to stay fertile travels through the wind. The 15 to 20 largest container ships in the world create more pollution than all of the cars in the world. The largest air force in the world is the US Air Force. The second largest air force in the world is the US Navy. The most expensive grocery store item on a per pound basis is saffron. It's about $5,000 pounds. More Vietnam vets killed themselves than died in the war. Harvard University is over 100 years older than the United States. Canada has a smaller population than California. A polar bear's liver contains enough vitamin A to kill a human if eaten. Nintendo was founded in 1889. The longest domestic flight in the world is in France, Paris to Réunion. The Giza pyramids were built when mammoths still roamed the earth. The entire Captain Planet cartoon was a all-star cast. It had Whoopi Goldberg, Jeff Goldblum, Tim Curry, Meg Ryan. You can't choke an owl. The 4 largest US cities, by area, are in Alaska. There was no grass in dinosaur times. It just seems so strange, because it's so ubiquitous today. Baby koalas eat their mother's poop. At its furthest away point, you can fit every planet in our solar system between Earth and the Moon. Humans have the largest peni in the primate order. Water is a bad conductor of electricity. *PURE**. Water absolutely is an insulator. Water is also really good at containing things that are good conductors of electricity, therefore most water, non-pure water, is a good conductor of electricity. Make sure to like and subscribe for more daily content. Thanks for watching.